guys, welcome back to another episode of my travel vlog. So today I'll be traveling from Milan to Geneva, and I'm just here getting ready because the last time I tried to go to Geneva, I missed my train. So today I woke up really early just to, make sure that I get to the train station on time and actually wait for my train. So I'm going to Geneva today to visit my office headquarters. And before today, guys, like we always say this thing amongst ourselves in the office, like, oh, whenever we're in Europe, we'll go to our office headquarters. So when this opportunity came up, I was like, definitely, I'm going to my office headquarters. So, I just told my boss, and he was really excited. He was like, sure, when I come around, like, I should just let him know. So this is me getting ready, and you guys, let me tell you, the cold in Italy is actually very freezing. Like, no matter what I wear, is like I'm not doing enough. Like the cold is just always so much. So I always try to like layer a lot of things on my body just for me to, feel okay. I finally arrived at the train station, and I really wanted to show you guys more because the train station looked so beautiful. But you guys, I didn't have time because it wasn't easy finding my way around the train station, and I needed to, find where my train was leaving from in time just so that I don't miss it. But you guys enjoy these very lovely views I was able to capture, on our way. The train lasted for about 4 hours and some minutes because we had some, stops at different places to pick some other people up, and the train ride was really cool. Like I didn't have so much issues except from one issue which I'm going to talk about later on. So we finally arrived at Geneva, and my boss was kind enough to come and pick me up from the train station, and then he took me to my hotel room where I was staying at. And this room is actually a lot more better than the one we stayed at in Milan because this room also came with complimentary water, which we did not have in Milan. So this is what the room looks like, guys. So my boss just took me to get food, and we got this pizza. I don't know, they eat lots of junk in this place. As my luggage, I didn't bring much. I'm spending just a nine, so I came with only this bag. And then I brought wine for my boss and my other boss. So we have a coffee maker here. I'm not sure I'll be using it, but well, we have it, and a very lovely view. So you guys, let me gist you. So I was actually gisting you guys here, but then I realized I was making lots of sounds because I was eating. So I decided to do a voice over. Anyways, on our way to Geneva, there were two policemen that were going round and they were checking our train tickets and international passport for foreigners. And when they got to me, they asked me for mine, which I gave to them. And I don't know if it was because it was a Nigerian passport, but they sure brought out something to scan my visa to ensure that it was actually original. So after that, they started asking me lots of questions, which I can't even remember now, but they asked me things like, what am I doing in Italy? What will I be doing in Geneva? Who am I going to see? Where will I be staying? And so many other questions that I can't even remember right now. And definitely, I was answering them back. So the funny thing was that before this policeman came to ask me these questions, like everywhere around me was noise because the people on the train they were either gisting with one another or on the phone making calls. But immediately these people started asking me questions, everywhere just became quiet and everyone was so focused and listening to what was happening. So I kind of felt a little bit embarrassed, but anyway, I just had to compose myself and answer the questions. So after they were done asking, they were like, I need to follow them for more questioning. And I was like, fine. So they took me to a corner of the train and they started asking me all those questions from the beginning again. I don't know why they were repeating the questions. Maybe they just wanted to see if I was going to still give the same answer. Then they brought out everything from my bag. I'm sure you guys saw my black bag. I already showed when I was in the room tour. They brought out every single thing from my bag and they were searching them one after the other. Like they searched every single thing. Even if they see any nylon, they'll open it, they'll pour everything out, they'll look at it one after the other. Even the wine I was carrying, they brought it out from the bag, they unwrapped it, they looked at it, they searched my bag thoroughly. When they were done searching, they said they will have to run a drug test on me. And I was like, no problem. So they took the samples and they did the test. I was just there standing, looking at them and just waiting for everything to be over with so I could go back to my seat. And then obviously the result was going to come out clean because I mean it was my business with drugs. So after everything, they gave me back my luggage and they gave me back my international passport and told me to go and sit down. But honestly, guys, if I say I didn't feel some type of way, I would be lying because I was just wondering, why was I singled out? Is it because of my Nigerian passport or is it because of the way I look? But anyways, I don't really care. I'm just glad that it didn't escalate to something else. So after eating, I headed straight to our headquarters, and this was me on my way there. I was just sightseeing and enjoying the beautiful view of Geneva. And honestly speaking, I think I prefer the old part of Geneva to the new part because the old part still kind of have like their signature buildings, while the new part is trying to emulate like new building structures that are coming out these days. But that old part just makes it like it kind of gives it this uniqueness, if that makes any sense. But anyway, this was me on my way to the office. So I made it to the office, and that's my boss. So I was finally able to see some of my colleagues that I've worked with for a very long time. I was finally able to put a face to their names. Like you guys, we've been working remotely for a long time, and finally I saw some of them. Although I couldn't see everybody because some people had already closed for the day, some worked half day, while some people were on site that day, so I could not see everybody. But I was still very happy that I could see the few people that I met that day. And after spending some time in the office, my boss decided to drop me off at the hotel. So this was us driving back to the hotel. But before we got to the hotel, we had to stop somewhere to get something to eat. And then he also showed me some places around, which was like more of sightseeing. And then finally, I got back to the hotel, and this was just me smiling after a very beautiful day.
And most importantly, I bought rice. My boss took me to get rice. Like finally, since we came, this is the first time. Oh my god, I'm finding rice. I can't even wait to dig in. The train station is a walking distance from this hotel. Like my boss booked somewhere really close for me, so it's easy for me. When I mean walking distance, it's like 2-3 minutes walk to the train station. But obviously, I have to go there early. So what I want to do now, I want to just walk around this area and see some places because he said there are some nice places I can explore here.
So, guys, because I didn't really know how this journey was going to be, and because I was spending just a night here, I did not come with a change of outfit. I only brought like a different inner to wear, but my cardigan, my coat, and my trousers still remained the same. And that was because I was trying to avoid carrying so much load around. Also, I wish I had more time in Geneva to explore because the city actually looks very beautiful. And then I saw this flyer that had like lots of activities that a tourist could actually do. But then I don't have such time, and I just really wished that I planned well to actually come and enjoy myself in Geneva. But anyways, I'm sure there will be another time. So I went downstairs for breakfast, and this was just me enjoying my breakfast.